Okay, good evening and welcome to the Historical Commission meeting for September 10th, 2024. May I have a motion to open the meeting?
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
We don't have a flag in this room, okay? So we'll have to skip the pledge. Okay, approve the minutes from the meeting in August.
Yes.
Richard.
Okay, meeting in August. The meeting was held on 8/13. No maps can be found in the town in 1830. That map that's in the museum, that's 1871.
That's right.
Is that the only map that we know of?
I got the 1871 and 1895.
That's
Yeah.
it?
That's
There's
it.
nothing before that?
And-
Nothing can find?
Anybody can-
Nothing that I could find.
Okay. So, let's see, no map can be found. Museum has maps.
Yeah,
Yep.
1871, and what was the other one, 1894?
1895.
95. Okay. Alarms at meeting house and museum should have been taken care of by now, were they?
They are. They're up and running.
Okay. Painting still needs to be done at the museum, is that true?
Haven't got a price yet.
Okay.
No.
Fence on one side will be taken care of soon. Did they fix that?
They finished it today.
Today?
It looks really good.
Okay, now what are they gonna do? Fence on the other side?
No, the other one was done last year.
Okay, cool.
Everything's all done.
All right, good.
Give me a little rest.
Signs at River's End need repainting. I did that.
You did it. I thought I saw you there.
Oh, you did?
I went by and I just caught somebody going on a ladder. I said, I think that's Richard.
Yeah, I scraped, sanded, and painted the two signs, so that's done.
Okay.
For a while, anyway.
Thank you very much.
Okay, plaques should be put where old schoolhouses were. There was 9 of them, one-room schoolhouses. Some may have to be put on private property, so permission from property owners is needed. Town may have access to side of road in some locations. Has there been anything?
I haven't checked with Mr. Kelly on that yet. Might have to get permission from the selectmen.
Yeah.
I might
Okay.
have to write a letter to them.
CPC, what does CPC stand for?
Community Preservation Committee.
Okay, it needs a board member to be a committee to get money. Richard be put on board to help money for historical commission. Well, I understand they only meet a couple of times a year.
That's it. And in fact, I don't think they're meeting at all for the meeting at the end of this month.
Okay.
Because I know Mr. Kelly told me it was too late to get prices for anything.
Okay.
No time.
Trying to get Perry Hill Church on National Register
Yeah.
so we can get funds to bring it up to code to be able to use church for meetings, etc. Total cost may be too much. I think that to get a grant, I don't know if they're gonna allow a grant that's gonna cost as much as that building needs to be brought up to code.
It would be separate grants.
And the first
It
meeting.
might- It might be grant
Yeah, but
for,
you're talking a lot of money.
yeah,
Yes,
you
of
know.
course you're right.
The preservationist was done last week. She took all the kind of pictures
Yep.
and I sent her the 1860 census book and one the sesquicentennial and the last one. So I sent her 3 books. She emailed me, she got them today. And I gave her, I have a container that's full of Perry Hill School. I gave her the whole thing. Take it home, go through it, see what you need, take and give me the rest back. So she was very, very nice. And they spent the whole day in town.
Really?
2.5-hour drive she's in Gloucester. But she was very nice and she's working on it.
Okay, somebody is working on it.
Yeah.
Right? What's her name?
Wendy Frontier. Frontier.
Oh, Frontier?
Yeah, and the first name is Wendy.
Fionter?
No, Frontier.
Tier. Okay, Wendy.
I know some people in Gloucester by the name, but anytime I've ever seen that name, it had an O on the end, Frontiero.
Oh yeah, no, I have her card.
Yeah, who knows, maybe they dropped it on purpose, who knows?
Uh,
Yeah.
She was a very pleasant lady and knowledgeable.
Oh, yes.
I could have spent the day with her, but I couldn't. It would have been very interesting.
No, I lived in Gloucester until 1973, so I know that place. Yeah.
Museum to be open every other week to tour. Turnout has been great. There has been a lot of interest. Old bottles that were dug up by the river were cleaned and put on display. Old pictures of properties were found and put on display at museum. Find out if town is making progress on getting monuments and time capsule moved from old library. Anything on that yet?
The last time I asked Mr. Kelly about it, and he told me they're working on it.
Okay.
That's what I got.
Yep.
Yep, the sign from Pop Casey's.
Yeah, that's up. That's really. What happened to the signs that were on the sign that was lit up?
That's part of it.
That sign that you have at the museum was on the side of the building.
No, it came from the big sign. One side of it and the other side is at their garage.
Yeah, who?
At their garage. They kept the other
They
side.
kept it.
These two, one was on one side and one was on the other.
I don't remember why I say that, as that sign seems to me to be a whole lot bigger than the sign that was on the pole.
You know how tall that post was?
Yeah. well-
I wasn't about to climb a ladder on it.
Oh,
The son-in-law is the one that climbed the ladder and took it down.
Oh, dear.
Okay, I guess that's about it on the minutes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I did want to say, Roland, the owner from Pop Casey's, he's 99 years old.
Yeah, he was at the Legion a couple of weeks ago.
And he came Friday with his daughter.
Which one, the youngest?
No, I think the older one. She had long gray hair. She was older. But she parked the car, because we were working downstairs cleaning up. And he got out of the car with his cane, and you should have seen that man walk. He walks better than I do. 99.
They can amaze you, these people, I tell you, they really
He
can.
went right over to the underhang there where the sign was, and he just stayed right there. I even took a couple of pictures of him. I tell you, he was so thrilled.
I met his youngest daughter. She moved back here from Alaska.
That's the one that lives with him.
Yeah, she helped take care of him.
Oh, sure.
No. Can you see it?
Yeah.
He just was glued to that sign. He didn't move, just stared at it.
I take it that place was a business for quite some time.
1947.
Yeah.
The year I was born.
And you know, the Pop Casey, you know how they got the name Pop Casey?
How?
His dad, they used to call him Pop.
Yeah, oh,
And his last name is Castingay. When he was in the service, they couldn't say his name, so they called him Casey.
and it's stuck.
And that's how he got it.
Yeah, Castigate, that's a French name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he told me that he's got a lot of paperwork and things for me to go get at his house
Yeah.
regarding Acushnet Hospital and Dr. Bradford.
So what are they using that building that said, had this Pop Casey sign on? Is it a residence now?
They turned it into a house.
It's one apartment.
They had to sell it. The daughter was telling us on Friday that
Yep.
if it had stayed in the family, then it would have been, what do they call it?
Grandfather?
Grandfather, thank you.
Yep.
And they could have kept it and tried to fix it up and all that. So, but nobody in the family wanted it, so what they did is they fixed it all up into a three, and this is a 3-bedroom apartment. And there's a lady renting it.
Yeah. Well, they were able to use it at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
They put a
Yeah,
lot of work into that.
I couldn't,
Actually, they did, yeah.
he was so excited to see that sign hanging. So we made his day,
Yep.
you know? Okay, may I have a motion to accept the minutes?
So moved.
Second? Second. All in favor?
Yeah.
Okay, approved. Okay. Okay, let me see.
Okay, Apple Beach was a success then, right?
Oh my God, was it a success. The weather couldn't have been any better.
Yep.
The only catastrophe, last year, the bottom, we've got convection ovens, top and bottom.
Yep.
Last year, the heating element let go,
Oh dear.
This year, the top element let go. So, I've been trying to call, Corey Refrigeration to order the part, because he's the one that fixed the other one.
Oh,
So,
the
we're looking at
the missus commented that she remembered last year, there seemed to be some spaces unoccupied and empty, of
Yeah.
where, one might expect to exhibit.
Not this year.
That's right. That's right. No,
Every
you made a point
spot
of
was
saying
filled.
that, yeah.
You need to put that one back
I will indeed, yes.
in
Okay,
there, so
yeah.
you'll have it.
Yes, this will be helpful.
Yeah, it was a complete success. In fact, we sold so much Saturday that we had to go into Sunday's amount.
Sure.
Sunday, we sold out by 2 o'clock.
Was I gonna say?
Sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah.
And we were impressed with how quickly and nicely they set up, because they're right next door to us there, with the parking area.
Yeah,
And they took it down, you would never have realized anything had gone on over there at all. 'Cause
No
it was
kidding.
as nice as could be.
that's good.
Sometimes, there's a little bit of stuff lying around, there was nothing, and everything was nice and.
That's the whole problem with that thing, is parking.
Yeah,
Yes,
That's a pain.
and Tom Thornton was talking to us about it, and he was quite upset this year with the parking, because they lost Keith's farm.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they lost all that parking area,
why?
because the wife passed away. The husband passed away
Yeah,
a few years ago, the son passed away, and this year the wife,
Oh, I didn't think they had children.
one son, but he died a few years back.
yeah,
And then this grandson was helping her.
well, that's something,
Yeah,
yeah.
but it was unfortunate, she passed away, so now the will takes effect, and he donated everything to the Fairhaven Acushnet Land Trust.
Yeah,
So everything, it's in probate right now.
How much do they charge the booths, do you know? To put a booth in there?
I don't know, Sue Pickard is the one that takes care of that, and I think this is their last year. I got a quick glance at some of the figures, and they were very steep.
oh, Susan, well, the missus, she had another comment, she said, did you see any pies when you were up there? 'Cause I was up there ahead of her.
They sold out Saturday.
I thought so.
They sold out over 400 pies.
She could hardly believe it, but I said, it looks to me like every one of them is gone.
Yeah, they had apple, blueberry,
Yep,
strawberry rhubarb. Everything went Saturday, and it was from the VFW.
Good.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, Susan was asking, where in the world they get all those pies?
I have no clue.
Yeah, but she didn't think they were locally,
Yeah.
but what the heck, I mean, people were happy with them and bought them, and,
Yeah.
you can't forget
But,
them.
we heard comments, like my husband met a lady this morning at the post office.
Yep.
She was complaining because we were the only ones that were selling apple and peach. It's an apple peach festival,
I know,
and yet
tough.
it's not there, the peaches are not there. You have nobody selling any peaches, any fruit at all.
Yeah, and you look around town, and I mean, where are they being grown even?
This year was tough.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was sad to see that.
Yeah.
Because, it's just sort of,
They sold out of steak and cheese too.
According to Tom, when he talked to us on Sunday, he said that all the vendors sold out of food.
Yep.
They all did.
I couldn't get over, they were getting $15 for a blooming onion,
$20 for the onion.
20?
they're supposed to sell.
Jerry Tankway
You
bought
guys were
one,
pirates.
$20, and he said it was lousy, because it was burnt.
That seems like a wicked price for
Yep,
onion.
yep. Not everybody knows how to
All
cook
the
that stuff,
prices
you know?
they weren't cheap. They
No,
No.
nothing.
No, but, some of them at least you could gulp and pay, but,
Yeah.
I don't think any of it is cheap
onion.
anymore.
Nothing's
Well, I'll tell you what,
cheap.
for the prices that I seen there, it's,
Yeah.
but, that I don't blame them, if you can get it, get it.
Yeah,
Well, and another thing too, like with the bands.
yeah,
Some of the bands will donate their time,
yeah.
others are charging them outrageous.
Well, that's sad. Yeah, and these guys here, I just stood and listened to them for quite some time, and they seem to be a great improvement over last.
Oh, much better than last year.
Yep,
We were getting complaints at our booth
yes.
of the music last year. I mean, people my age, they said, that music is terrible, we're leaving.
Well, we could hear it from a ways off, and that was
Yeah.
enough for us, last
But it was
year.
better, much calmer.
Yeah.
much
Oh,
calmer.
It was nice, it was good.
Yeah, the cooler let go on me.
Oh dear.
Started it up on the Sunday.
Yep,
It wouldn't get cold.
yep.
I called, oh my God. I called the plumber up there because I wasn't sure if it was the refrigeration. Come to find out, we had to get an electrician up there because the fans inside the cooler
Yeah.
got frozen over the winter. They would not turn, so it wasn't cooling.
Oh,
And then he got up on the top, the motors on the top.
Yeah.
He replaced the switch and all the wires
oh,
before we could get the cooler going. Yeah, this year was quite
oh, man.
more problems.
Now, we
Yeah.
didn't see the parade, did they, every year they used to pick a queen or something, I don't know if
The Beach Queen, they had her in one of the convertibles. Yeah, the parade this year was excellent.
yeah.
And you know who took it over? It was Ray Barlow's son.
Yeah.
He took it over.
Yeah,
I mean, I never saw such a long parade. We were up there standing watching it. I mean, they had all the old Jeeps, some of the old cars,
sure,
convertibles,
yeah,
and the fire equipment from Acushnet, Rochester, Fairhaven.
sure.
I never thought it was gonna end. They started at Pope Park at 11.
Yep,
No, 10.
10?
really?
It was supposed to start at 10 and it was by my house.
Oh, so a long parade, they probably had a little choice, but
They didn't finish till noon.
yeah,
By the time they got to the museum.
Really?
that's about right, yeah.
I know some of them were.
It is quite a ways.
They can't walk it anymore. They have to ride.
They were prety much on time
Yeah,
Yeah.
by my house.
Because I seen Charlie Dahlberg,
yep,
he had that green tractor with the wagon behind it,
yeah.
and he was working on it at his house. I stopped to talk to him. He said this is his 30th year in the parade.
30th?
Oh, wow, 38. That's pretty good.
They've come a long way.
Yeah.
And this Barlow, the fella, I don't know which one he is, I don't even know his name, but Ray's wife was there, and she was saying, my son organized it this year.
Yep.
It was so long, I didn't think it was ever gonna end. But, you know,
They
people were
probably wanted
happy.
to impress people so that
That's
they
right.
show up in greater numbers even next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they probably succeeded.
Yeah, but that means more work for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Oh, God. So we did have a very good turnout all year long with the museum open.
Yeah.
Every other weekend.
Yep,
Oh my God, every other weekend we got bombed with people.
yeah.
Unbelievable.
Well, it's good because more people become aware of what's in there
Yes.
and tell others, and it's good.
And then, you know, I mean, we've done some work to the inside. It needs more, but,
Yeah,
you know, funds are tight, so.
that's right.
But we had all we had all the windows, the
Sure.
ropes on the windows fixed.
Yep,
Yeah, there was 12 windows altogether that the ropes were broken. We couldn't open or close them. So we had that fixed, and we had all new white shades,
Yep.
room darkening shades put in. What a difference it makes in the room. I mean, people were commenting, this building is beautiful,
yeah,
you know?
sure.
I even met a lady that went to school there,
Yeah,
and I asked her, I said, please tell me what grades were in each room
Yeah.
and who the teachers were. She gave me the whole list. So I said, now I know all the teachers that taught there.
that's a start.
So I got it home and want to put that together for everybody to see.
Yeah,
A lot of people will ask us, you know,
well-
who's the teacher?
yeah, they would.
You know, but now I know.
Well, that's really something.
So we had a good turnout, everybody was working hard, yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah,
And the new alarms are beautiful. The one in the museum is different than the one in the meeting house.
yeah, yeah,
Okay, the one at the museum is more, I don't know what you would say. I mean, this thing is unbelievable. You just tap it and it changes and it'll tell you, you know, if you're gonna leave, you hit a couple of buttons, gives you 60 seconds to go out the door. I mean, this one is really, really nice. Fire and it's hooked up to the fire and the police. So we're well protected. The one at the meeting house also is hooked up to police and fire. But that system a little bit different for that building.
yeah.
So they got it done. They finally got it done.
Well, it's encouraging,
Mm,
yeah.
okay, yeah, and the company is Alarm New England.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, anything else under new or old business anyone wants to speak about? No?
I can't think of anything.
Okay, I do have to, I'm gonna have to put a letter together for the selectmen to ask about those schools.
Yeah.
Do we have a list of where they were?
Yeah, I got it on the map. And I forgot to bring maps for you people today. Right at the museum this morning and didn't think of it.
So
I got home and
you-
thought about it.
You do have maps for us?
I got the 1871 map,
Yep,
which is the longer one.
yep.
That one has got all the schools on it.
Yep.
Every one of them, 9 of them.
Now, if we went to each of those 9, would any of them contain buildings even though?
They're gone, they're gone. They were all gone.
Every one of them are.
They tore them all down.
No, but at least we know where they were.
Yeah, there were one-room schoolhouses.
It's too bad they didn't leave stake in one of them anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I think why they eliminated the one-room schoolhouses, that's when Parting Ways was built.
Yeah.
So they started sending all the kids there. One thing, cause I went to Parting Ways 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 8th
Yeah.
there. And I went to the one out at White's Dairy
Yep.
for 7th grade.
Mhm.
And then the new Ford Junior High for 9th grade.
Oh my gosh.
And then New Bedford High after that. But I mean, yeah, I went to that school for a long time. What was nice is I lived on Cleveland Street, so it was all I do was walk to
It's
school.
pretty good.
Yeah.
We lived on John Street. If you go up that little
I
side
know what
street,
John Street is, yeah.
you went right into the little cottage, 126. That's where we lived. So my sister and I just walked right down the street to school.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was great.
Yeah. Yeah. But
It was a lot
those
different.
are
When
fun.
we moved to Acushnet from New Bedford,
Mhm.
there was only 4,000 people here. I don't know what the population is now.
Oh, it's more than that.
10.
Oh, yeah.
Ten-
I think somebody told me it was
10,
around 11,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
11 or
Not
12,000.
that high.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you see a lot of houses that you know darn well were not there for very long.
Well, aren't they're gonna supposed to build 50-something houses out on, off of Main Street, right? Right now where you live.
Yeah, yeah.
Down, because
It's
the
up a
sign,
little further, no?
pardon me?
It's up a little further.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they haven't started anything there yet.
Yeah.
Is that gonna be over 55?
Just so we need another 100 cars. Traffic's bad enough now.
Well, at least the cars are one problem, but if they're families with children, we got a big problem. Because the schools are never gonna hold it,
No.
you know?
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I talked to Dr. Boucher about it, because he's the finance committee chairman. He said we could never really build a high school. For one thing, we couldn't afford it, but he said we would never be able to do it.
I can see where we wouldn't be able to afford it. They'd have to increase the taxes by millions.
Well, where do kids in this town go to high school now?
Fairhaven,
And
or New Bedford Bulk, or New Bedford High,
That's what I figured, yeah.
Oh,
or Colony.
Yeah, yeah.
That's where my great-grandson graduated.
Although I
from.
see some signs that a lot of the kids are going to Bristol Aggie now.
Yeah, Bristol is another one.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that bus comes into town. It picks them
Yeah.
up, because I see it right on the side of the bus.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where is Bristol Aggie anyway?
It's in, what, Dayton?
Is it?
I used to go right by it when I used to
Yes,
take
sir.
a kid
Yeah.
home.
We were there one
out
day,
in
and
Dayton.
they were having some kind of an event, and it certainly looked like that was where it was, yeah. We never paid much attention to Dayton, but we were impressed with it, you know, it was,
It's a nice little town.
yes, it is.
I think a nice little town. I used to take one of my kids home.
Yep,
We'd go right by Bristol Ag,
yep,
the school.
yep,
We used to go right by there, and she was further out, a daycare.
yep,
Yeah,
sure. No, it's a nice town, it's basically rural, you know.
very rural, yeah.
Nice, yeah, okay.
Well, my street is still rural as long as that bridge stays closed.
Yeah.
Looks like that's gonna be closed for a while.
Oh,
What
they,
what can be done, what are they gonna do with that?
they've already rebuilt it.
They're rebuilding it now. I went down there on my bicycle about a week ago.
I tried to get down there, and I couldn't get there.
Well, I got quite a ways in
Yeah,
to see what was going on. They got a long way to go.
They got a long way.
well, it's an old hulk of a thing, I'm sure.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
they gotta rip out, well, there's actually 2 bridges there.
Yeah, really there are, yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 there, so they gotta replace them both.
Well, that second one, the one that goes to the factory,
Yeah.
that one they're eliminating.
Oh, they're gonna eliminate it.
Uh-huh.
And
So there will not be any water
and
flowing
that
through.
factory is pretty much overgrown.
Yes.
I had gotten a call, a few weeks back from, the lady that runs the, Fairhaven Acushnet Land Trust.
Yeah,
And she said that Waite's factory is really getting to be a danger because the kids are climbing all over it.
They're gonna end up tearing it down.
They wanna knock the walls in. That's it.
They
I
should.
told her, I said, don't do that.
why? Well, why would they not do that?
They were gonna knock all the walls in so the kids wouldn't get hurt climbing on it.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
Oh, they did.
you know, they're historical, we don't want them to knock the walls in.
They're asking for trouble if they don't do it.
Well, that's what she said.
Yeah.
She's afraid of getting sued, really.
You can see
Someone
the
gets hurt.
headline, fallen wall injures child.
The kids should not be climbing all over that anyways.
No,
Where are the parents?
yeah. Yeah, where were they when the shooting took place last week, too?
There's a
Scares
lot.
hell out of you.
Look at that.
A 14-year-old,
Look at that.
you know, full rifle like that from
Yeah,
his father.
from his father,
He goes
right?
out and nobody knows about it till it's too
Yeah,
late.
that's
What's going on?
That's a lot of bull.
Yeah,
Well, he should be locked up good and far because he's negligent as could be in a criminal sense.
He got arrested too.
Of
yeah.
course he did, he should have. Of course he did.
It's just like them 2 brothers on bicycles.
Yeah.
Oh my
Hit by a
God.
drunk driver and killed them both.
Yeah,
And their sister was getting married the next day.
yeah. And the 2 of them, their wives are pregnant. The
Yeah.
2 wives, they were on the news crying their hearts out.
It's awful.
It's getting worse and worse, it really is scary out there.
Too many
Reminds me
people.
of the line from the song in My Fair Lady. You'll be sorry, but your tears will come too late.
Mm,
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so nothing else under new old business?
I'm not sure.
All right, our next meeting will be October 8th,
Okay,
is that correct? Yeah.
yeah,
I had so much trouble with my computer this time,
yeah.
trying to send this over to town hall
Yeah.
so they could put it up on the wall downstairs for the
Yep.
meetings.
Yep.
Oh my God, I would send it, when they would get it, it kept saying May 2024.
Oh, because Richard got that on my, on his
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah,
And he
when
said,
the
what's
most-
wrong
that was
with
an old
Polly?
one.
Yeah, we got it.
The new one would not
Yeah.
print for some reason or other. I had so much trouble with it.
In fact, I said, no, it was tonight, and he said, no, Apple Peach, she wouldn't have had it this week.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, we got that. He said, what's wrong with Pauline? She sending us old stuff.
Yeah, saying, oh, well, I got a call from the clerk's office.
yeah.
I can't think of his name. The Golden Boy. That's you! The other one that sent me the email. Wrong day, is this correct?
Yeah.
And I'm looking and I'm saying, oh, no. But I had a hard time with my computer
I
this
didn't
time.
recognize him either with the hat on.
And I talk to him all the time when I go in the clerk's office. So, all right, may I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Yep, second.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.